There's periods in life where you feel very off-centered from everything. You feel very detached from everything. You feel very like you're in a rut, right? You know the feeling of when you're in a rut, you don't want to do anything at all, even though you know you should be doing it. Even let's say you stay consistent. Let's say you go to the gym, right? You're going to the gym, but even like the workouts feel like shit. You feel like shit. You're not eating properly. You're not sticking to your diet. You're not working on the business. You're not growing the brand. You're not doing your homework. All these types of things. And that period is so odd. But I feel like one thing that personally helps me do that is Sunday resets. Every single week on Sunday, you sit down and you take a look at everything that's been happening, everything that you have been doing, what you can improve on, what you need to do, and what you've been avoiding. Once you figure out all those things, you set yourself up for the next week so you don't waste it. You don't waste time. Because here's the thing, when you have momentum and consistency and structure, you will not really fall off. Because you know what the next step is. It's not like you're thinking, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? Do I script this? Do I go to the gym? Do I eat this? Do I not eat this? You don't have to think. You just do. Because you already thought of it on Sunday. This brings me to another thing. In these types of periods where you're just following your list, right? Your list or your to-do list or what to do within that week that you make every single Sunday, you are locked in, right? You're locked in towards your goal, towards your purpose, towards your better self, and you are striving toward that. That can come with a period of isolation. And some people argue that isolation isn't good for you. It makes you antisocial. It makes you awkward. It makes you weird. And you should go out. You should have some fun. Which to an extent I actually believe is true. And it can actually make you weird and antisocial or socially awkward if you actually go full isolation. If you lock yourself in your room and you don't come out, right? You lock yourself in the room, you just work, right? Let's say you work on the business. Let's say if you have school, you do your schoolwork, you go to the gym. Or just those three things. Boom, 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 boom. Every single day, week by week. And you don't go out at all, except for the gym. You are cooped up in your house, you will kind of detach from how to speak to people and how to interact. It sounds kind of weird, but it actually happens. It's happened to me before. So I'm speaking from experience. What kind of helps me from that is that you should still go out, but not as much. I like the concept of monk mode. I've talked about it before, let's not talk about it. The thing is that I have tried it before, multiple times. And it is a good thing to do, to get your life in order, get your physique right, get your mental right, and just chase what you want to chase. Whether it be building that business, whether it be building that physique, whether it be being more spiritually connected with God, whatever. All those things, right? It is a nice thing. I feel like personally that it has helped me a lot to grow into the person I am right now. Now again, the issue is that it can make you very awkward and very weird if you only stay cooped up at home. Sometimes you even skip the gym to build your business, build your brand, to, let's say if you really like your academics, you skip to study. It's natural. For things that you're passionate about, you skip some other things. But within this locked in period, you can't skip it because it's part of your thing. And if you don't do it, then within the next couple of months, you will not have the gains that you would have if you just stuck to the plan. What helps me personally is in the gym, I have a lot of people I know, a lot of friends, a lot of people I dap up, a lot of people I say what's up to, and a lot of people I get the chance to talk to and interact with. So that helps me always keep myself socially in check. I don't go out much, but when I do, some small quick hangouts with a couple of my friends here and there. Either one-on-ones, either one-on-twos, like two-on-twos, two-on, whatever you want to call it. But maximum, it's usually like 4 people max. You go out, have some fun, eat some food, come back. That helps me stay in check. It helps me stay socially. I can still be able to speak to people because when you're fully isolated, what happens is that you're always in your bubble and it's quiet, right? Quiet, your whole mind is only on, okay, I gotta build this brand, I gotta get my physique right, I gotta build this brand, I gotta get my physique right, I gotta get closer to God, all these things, right? And you're always focused and you're always thinking of that, so that mood translates onto your face and how you interact with people and everything, and you're just dialed and you're zoning out and everything. You're staring into the abyss when you have to hit your next set, or you're staring to the abyss while talking to someone just because you're just thinking about something else. It's just weird. It's an odd feeling, but it happens because it's just in your head. That locked in, isolated period does that to you. It's natural. It's nothing bad. It's calm. That period is not terrible. I don't think isolation is bad at all. And I think that it is necessary in order to speed up progress into the person you want to be. Because sometimes you waste a lot of time being outside too much and interacting with too many people that you don't have time for yourself. The more time you spend alone, the more time you get to know yourself. And the more time you get to know yourself, the more you get to find out what you really want and what is important to you in this life. And once you figure that out, you chase it. Because you know why you want it. You know what you want. You just have to go get it. And it makes things so much clearer. That's why I think that isolation isn't terrible. 100% not fully isolated like you're in a box. A little bit of wiggle room is all good. So you're not a complete weirdo, but you still get your goals. You still achieve your goals. You go at it day by day. So that's why I preach Sunday resets, because doing all that in an isolation period can get your mind like always on it. So Sunday, you take a little reset, figure out what you did last week, what you didn't do last week, what you got to improve on, what you could have done better on, and set yourself up for the week upcoming. Because the thing is, when you sit at your computer, let's say you got to do some work and you sit at your computer, if you have to think of, what should I do? What should I do? I found myself doing this so many times. Should I script a YouTube video? Should I hit up some people in the DM? Should I record some content? If it's not planned before, it's very hard. Then you pick up your phone and you just start doom scrolling, right? You just start wasting time. That's not what you want to do. You want to keep chasing your goal, right? So if you set yourself up on Sunday for the week, then you know exactly when you sit at your desk, what are you going to do right now? Am I going to record a video? Am I going to hit up some people? Am I going to script this video? Am I going to make a Notion dashboard, whatever, anything? What am I going to do to set yourself up? And you do that every single Sunday. And it just helps. To add to this, I like to clean up around the house on Sunday, my room and whatnot, to keep my place tidy. Because again, tidy space, tidy mind, right? And I'm actually a firm believer of that. If you keep your environment tidy and clean and neat and organized, then your mind stays neat, tidy, and organized as well. So yeah, I personally believe that isolation isn't terrible. And the Sunday resets help you stick to them. Stick to the isolation, stick to the grind more. It helps you progress faster. And all you can really do after that is just have some blind faith in God, right? You will achieve your goals. You will. So yeah, that's about it. Try it.